Hi, Maggie here. Today I want to show you how I made my flower that's on this Remember layout that I did recently. So, I've cut a piece of paper from, feels a little bit like a dryer sheet, and I've cut a rectangle that's large enough to make two of the large flowers using the Tattered Florals Tim Holtz die. Okay, now I've got some clear gesso. What I'm going to do is I'm going to paint this whole thing with clear gesso. Okay, make sure your craft mat is clean underneath because I don't know if you can see it or not, but I've got a little bit of red dye that's coming through from another project. Anyway, after you get it all painted with clear gesso, you want to set it aside and let it dry. Now, for this flower, I want to color it. I'm using a little bit of Lindy's Cosmopolitan Pink. You can use whatever color you like. And just spray it on, or as in my case, I use a dabber. Because of the gesso, the color is not going to penetrate real easily. But you'll see why we need the gesso in a minute. So, and you can put as much or as little color as you like. Now, we're going to heat this. When it gets to a certain point, the petals are going to start to crinkle up a little bit, like on this one. And you can do it without using the gesso, but the reaction is much quicker, and if you're not careful, you'll totally melt the flower in a second. So the gesso kind of slows the process a little bit, so I like that better. It's not going to start to crinkle up until the flower gets dry, so keep your eye on it. There. So I hope you can see how that crinkled up. Let me lay it on here, and you can see that the more you heat it, the more crinkling it's going to do. I just wanted to give it enough so that it had a little bit of a distressed look to it. Okay. Now, excuse me. Now, in the flower that is on my layout, I used a different die. I used this one, which is from Paper Artist, but I figure most of you probably don't have this die, so I wanted to use something that everyone might have, and so I've used this Tattered Florals. Okay, so now I like to take my tweezers and kind of give my petals a twist. Just put it on there and give it a twist. Now we have two of these, and we have two of these, and we have this one. Let's see, I need to give this a little twist. Now, if you like, you could ink around the edges. That would look nice. We need the center for our flower. And I cut this little bling off of the bling sheet that came in the kit. Okay, let's see if my glue's hot. Let's begin the assembly. Not very. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of glue here, then I'm going to put one of these down opposing the petals. so far. Now what I like to do, I like to give my flowers a kind of a sparkly shimmer. So what I use for that is, this is a Shimmer Zing Goldilocks. I use that, or sometimes I use Lindy's Glitz Spritz. But any of the ones that just add a little bit of glimmer, not so much color. This is just going to add a gold glimmer. There, I just heated up these petals just a little bit more to get them a little more crinkled. And then all I have to do, is add my bling. And there you have it. Okay, I'll take a picture so that you can see this up close, but really a pretty easy flower to make. Just be careful when you're heating this tissue flower, as it will crinkle fast, but just a little bit of a crinkle, it makes it really pretty. Okay, thanks for watching.